Oh, well, look at that. Stunning.
I'm definitely not sat in my boxers.
I must say, Vivienne, is it a bit strange getting all dolled up and then not leaving your house?
That's the worst part about it. I think sitting for 3 hours doing this and then kind of going, oh, right, I've done what I need to do now. Now what? So you kind of like, you look out the window and just go, oh, well, I mean, I'll take some photos, throw in some different hair, maybe get some looks and content for the week, and then that's about it. But yeah, it's weird not being able to go out the house.
Well, look, we really appreciate you putting in the effort for us. How's your lockdown been? Have you been keeping busy or are you using the time to chill?
It's been really good. Do you know what? When it first started happening, it was kind of this new thing. Everyone was kind of like, oh my God, what the hell's going on? And I used it to try and do stuff that I'd never done before. Like I'd always wanted a YouTube channel. So I invested in some cameras and some lighting equipment and stuff like that and taught myself how to do it. And I'm not going to lie, that was like week 3. So now we're in like week 8. You know, the motivation is getting harder and harder and harder to kind of drum up yourself to get in the bath, shave your whole world, put the makeup on, and then do everything. Do you know what I mean? So it is finding that motivation daily, but you've just got to keep remembering that everyone is in the same boat, because it can become so easy to kind of, you know, when you just want to explode on people and be like, I'm this and I'm that, but everyone's in the same boat. So just get on with it, paint a smile on, and just do something creative and deal with it.
Yeah, you know, I think particularly on social media as well, people are like, they're gunning for a fight, I feel like at the moment, more so than usual. And I think that's because we're all locked inside, you know.
Well, everyone's just like this. Everyone's on
the phone. And everyone just wants to express their frustrations all the time, you know. So you've got to be like mindful of that, haven't you?
100%. It's so easy to be on your phone and social media, and you know, with new seasons of Drag Race coming on, I feel for those girls who are on the season 12 and now All Stars coming out as well soon, you know, just sat in the house, not being able to go out and work and make the money, but all they've got to do is sit there and read comments. It's just it's hard. I feel for them, I really do.
Yeah, you know what, that was one of my questions. Obviously most queens make their money on stage, live show, you know, and now they're having to pivot completely into doing basically digital drag. You know, and from the sounds of it, you're doing the same with your YouTube channel and everything. So how has it been making that transfer?
It's been super hard. I've been saying this a lot this week. I thrive as a drag queen when I'm on stage, when I've got an audience, and that is what drag is to me. That's what drag has always been to me. Being on stage in a gay bar or a theatre, or engaging with the audience and having a good laugh. So taking it from that to just cutting it off straight away to being in your living room in front of your ring light like I am now is just it's crazy. You know, you can hear the shake of the sequins, you can hear the tappings on the floor. It's so strange and surreal. I'm still not adjusted to it. It still does not feel natural. It feels like I'm being a drag queen in a room with no one watching, which is basically what I'm doing. I'm just dying to get back on a stage.
Yeah. Well, what would your normal day be like? Because obviously your life transformed so much after winning Drag Race. What was a normal day in the life of the Vivienne before the lockdown?
A normal day would be me and David, my husband, we'd wake up, David would pack the suitcase. David's now employed as my personal assistant. In the family. So, you know, we'd grab the suitcases, we'd get on a train, get on a plane, wherever we need to go, we'd go and do it. And you'd be gone for 3 weeks at a time sometimes. So, you know, Bagger always says, be careful what you wish for, because we always said, you know, we love our house, we love doing stuff to the house. And now we're kind of...
Now you're locked in it.
Yeah. So yeah, normal day in the life of Vivienne is just completely everywhere, different town, different city, different hotel. And that was that. But now it's into the living room drag.
Yeah, and you're still based in Liverpool, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so, you know, if I'm heading to Liverpool and wanted to see a drag show, where's the best place to go?
Well, I started drag in Liverpool and Superstar Boudoir. That's where I DJ'd like 5 nights a week. G Bar. There was the old Garlands, which is sadly no longer with us. There was the old Pink, but now there's Dorothy's Show Bar. There's a really rich culture of drag in Liverpool, from the older queens who started, you know, from way before me, who are in their 50s, to the baby queens that have been doing it 10 minutes. It's great.
Yeah, and have you been like following them online and seeing what they're up to? You know,
yeah, definitely. It's been lovely to see my friends like Tiara and the people at Dorothy's Show Bar. They've really built up a great kind of. So the queens who DJ on a Monday and then the queen who DJs on a Tuesday, they kind of kept their nights. But they're their nights to go live.
Oh, right. Yeah, on like Instagram and stuff.
Yeah. So like Shania Payne, she has done her live singing show on her night. And then Tiara's done this kind of like on the couch with Tiara segment, which she's got over RuPaul. And she's got some really great names. Like Shania Payne had Kerry Ellis from Wicked. And Tiara's had like Chad Michaels and Kennedy Davenport and Mr. Kasha Davis and all these great, amazing names. You know, so it's kind of nice that it's bringing the Ru girls into the local queens, and everyone's just sticking it in together, and they're putting their GoFundMe pages up or Linkme pages. I personally haven't put anything like that up because I feel I'm in a financial stability at the minute. Yeah. So I would, the last thing I want to ask for people is, you know, here's my PayPal or whatever. But there are queens out there, the local queens who I've grown up with and worked with, who aren't as fortunate, and their jobs have just completely gone out from under their feet overnight. Yeah. So it's amazing to watch that happen. Yeah, and it's great that you can support them by going live with them, sharing their links, you know, so that those girls can sustain their art. Vivienne, we have to talk about your new song, Drag Queen and Recording Artist now. Tell us about your new banger, Tonight. Well, Tonight came around. Do you know what? When I went on Drag Race, I went on Drag Race to be me, the Vivienne, who was always traveling, always performing. I never thought a recording career or artist was in grasp. Do you know what I mean? It was never a thing in my head. I was just always, I'm a drag queen, I sing songs, that's it. When I got approached, because my cousin, who actually produced the song with Cutmore, Stephen McElroy, he put the track together, he wrote it, and then he sent it to me. I was like, oh, do you know what? Should we just give it a go? Like, it's just, because I looked at it as just content. I like to put content out, and I think it's fun content to have out. So why not just do it? So we did it, and I really, really, really like the track. So, that's interesting then. So it wasn't like a long-term like ambition, you know, to have that kind of side hustle. It's kind of part of the brand Vivienne. She can do everything. Yeah. Like, I was always kind of like of that Bianca Del Rio school of Drag Race. Like, you're never going to see me put an album out. Nobody used to hear that. But then at the end of the day, I was like, but I sing for a living, so yeah. And then you kind of think, what do you want to put out? I put makeup tutorials out. I put this out. I put that out. Why not put a song out? You know, I'm under kind of no illusion that this is going to be a #1 hit or anything, but it's just fun. I had really so much fun doing it, and I think people are going to enjoy the song as well. I think it's a song that isn't a typical drag queen song, if that makes sense. You know, I'm not thinking about like my hair and my teeth and my nails. Does that make sense? Because I think, I think if you hear, a lot of people that have heard it have said, if you heard it, you wouldn't necessarily put it with a drag queen. And that's really cool. It's good that you're doing something different. Who are your like musical heroes? Who are the things that you were listening to when you were growing up? Well, obviously Cher. Cher's a huge inspiration. The actual single is very Pete Burns, Dead or Alive-y, old into 2020. Oh, amazing. Kind of feel to it, and you know, that kind of old Liverpool rock feel to it. So hopefully it'll be the next biggest thing out of Liverpool. Because we've had Scylla, we've had Pete Burns, we've had the Beatles, and now the Vivienne. Oh, Pete Burns. You know what? Every so often on my Twitter timeline, I see an old clip from Celebrity Big Brother. Oh, don't. We watch it all the time. Have you seen the Celebrity Wedding Planner? No. Go on YouTube and watch Celebrity Wedding Planner with Pete Burns and the guy from the races. What's his name? Jim McCorrick? Jim McCorrick, yeah. Yeah. They get to plan this girl's wedding and they just completely take the piss. It's hilarious. And there's also Pete Burns on Spun when he got out of prison, and this fan had to bail him out. Oh, I've seen that. And he starts reading the poetry to him, and he's Pete just like that. He's in the chair, isn't he? Like, yeah. That's just hilarious.
Poor Pete. Did you ever get to see him live?
I never got to meet Pete, no.
Oh.
I just actually put James St. James into Pete Burns' full geesh on Transformations on Wild Presents Plus, so if you want to go and watch that. And
wow.
Kind of did a good job. We brought Pete back, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a few things to watch with Pete after this. So are we going to do some more music then? Is this giving you the bug to kind of try and get some more tracks out?
Yeah, I think definitely. I think why not? I gauge the reaction off this one, and then who knows? Maybe there's an album. Maybe, I don't know.
I think we need to make it happen, Vivienne. Let's make it happen.
I mean, it's a great song. It's something that's kind of brought the 80s into now. It's something that really, it felt comfortable for me to do, because I think people can offer you songs and then you go, it doesn't really feel like me. But as soon as I heard this, and especially because from my cousin as well, because I think we grew up together, he knew watching the show, watching Drag Race, knowing me, he knew what was coming, and I think he knocked the nail on the head.
Yeah. We touched on it a little bit earlier, but it's been 7 months since Drag Race came out, and obviously your life has changed so much. How do you feel like you've handled the transition between, civilian and now, a household name, really?
Muggle to wizard.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Nothing can prepare you for it, I don't think. When we used to do our press rounds before the show, Crystal said a great quote. She said, drag queens are all celebrities in their own heads. We're just waiting for the world to catch up with us.
Yes.
So, getting on Drag Race, the world catches up with you really quickly and you're thrown into it. And, some stuff you're not prepared for, like the online hate or the trolling and everything like that. But then you get stopped in the street and you get told that you've been an inspiration to someone or you've helped someone get through this hard time. So it's just, there's swings and roundabouts through it all. There's goods, there's bads, there's 99.9% of it is just amazing and positive.
Yeah, and a lot of opportunities have come since. And I think from an outsider's perspective, you hustle. I mean, there's been a Netflix show, the World of Wonders show, the podcast. Have you always been like that? Have you always been someone who works hard? And
yeah, I've always... I think if you can get your finger in as many pies as possible and just do it. And, the things you just mentioned there, it's so funny because you forget you've done them, because I think the Netflix show we filmed mid-tour. So I think we'd flown in from Amsterdam and then we went to Netflix studios and then we filmed them 4 episodes in 2 days. We forgot about them. And then all of a sudden they pop up and you go, oh my God. And you get an email saying, hey, this is premiering today. Would you mind putting it on your socials? And you go, oh my God, I can't believe I forgot we did this. And then everything just, you come off Drag Race and you've got 12 months and you've got to solidify yourself and your career with whether you want to be music or touring or anything you want to do. Just keep your face out there and just keep going. Yeah, I mean, you have 12 months, but I guess in a way, your 12 months, it might be a little bit longer now. Well, I was sat in the bath before and I was listening to Race Chaser with Willem and Alaska, and I was thinking to myself, am I going to be the longest reigning queen ever in Drag Race history? I feel like you will be. No one can come and take my crown at the minute. Yeah, I mean, I bet a small part of you was a little bit happy about that, Vivienne. I was like, God. Do you know how far they got with the filming of season 2? Did they even start? I haven't got a clue. I'm not too sure. I don't know, but again with the season 12 girls, imagine your dream coming true and then you're halfway through an episode and then, sorry guys, the world's gone to shit. We need to go home for a few months. You'd be like, what? Those poor season 12 girls, I feel they must feel like their season's cursed. The interesting thing is as well, with All Stars coming along after it, I think a lot of them are going to be scared, are we going to be forgotten about? Because there's a new season coming straight after it with some really, really, really big queens. And you've just kind of got to go, oh my God, so they've got to really fight for that position and that spot to be remembered. Yeah, and it's just so much more difficult when they're trapped inside their own houses. They can't get out there and, it's... No viewing parties, no meet and greets, no anything. Yeah. It's heartbreaking, it really is. Yeah, but have you had much interaction with them at all? Yeah, I mean, Heidi N Closet is just... She will always remain Heidi N Closet to me, no matter what we call her. She's been such a sweetheart. We message each other at least twice a week. supporting her. I cried when she went. It was just heartbreaking. What a person to watch on television. Months and months ago when we were in LA filming my BBC show, we got to see the first episode. And from that first episode, we fell in love with Heidi straight away. Just amazing. Jade Paul, fantastic. Just a brilliant, brilliant cast.
Yeah, she's so likable, but also her story, you can just see her getting better each week, you know.
Yeah,
and like,
you know what the thing is? Usually that really likable person, their drag's always a bit wah wah. She is a great drag queen, and she's so likable as well. And I think she was a really tough competition, and I think she should double save.
Yeah, well, it was a controversial decision. It was controversial, but you know, I feel like what Rue said. You know, she's got a bright future ahead of her because
my God, yes,
become such a firm fan favorite now.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. But Vivienne, on PopBuzz, we love to play a game. So I would like you to play a game with me called Snatch Phrase. Okay.
Okay.
Very simple. I'm going to read iconic lines from Drag Race UK. And all you have to do is tell me who said them. You got it?
Yeah, he got it.
Don't f it up. All right. I feel like I'm going to f it up because they're so funny. I don't know how I'm going to read them without laughing. Okay, number 1. I'm a bit like Frush. You can't get rid of me.
Bag of chips.
Yeah. Who else? Who else could say that?
Who else could be talking about Thrush?
Okay. Ding ding. One point. All right. Oh, I'm that person. You, Vivienne.
Something wrong.
No, it was It was Crystal. Yeah.
Oh!
I think it was episode 2. You hadn't placed her high enough the pecking order of who was the biggest competition.
Oh, right. Well, sorry,
Yeah.
Crystal.
Clearly don't think that now. All right, third one. We need to thin out the numbers like Davina's hair is thinning out. Shady shade.
Blue hydrangea.
No, it was Cheryl Hole.
What? Oh my God, I'm so bad at this. I've watched this season like 3 times as well.
All right, well, we've got a few more to go, so see if you can redeem yourself. All right, if I'm speaking, I am speaking.
Davina De Campo?
Yes! Love that quote. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's body dysmorphia.
Crystal.
Yes, iconic line, iconic. This next one kills me. I feel like Paula Radcliffe. I'm going to have a piss in the street in a minute.
Bag of chips. Anything to do with mint, thrush, or piss is always bag of chips.
Oh man, it gets me every time. Okay, right. Last one. A red wig and a silver dress. I
don't think. Davina De Campo.
Yes. Oh my God. How many times have you been asked to recreate that line?
Oh my God. You know, if everyone's mad on TikTok at the minute, all you've got to do is put the Vivienne in TikTok and it is just thousands of people going, red wig and a silver dress? I don't think.
Well, you know what? We're going to put that on our TikTok now.
Yes, do it.
Oh, the Vivienne, it's been so lovely to talk to you.
You too. Thank you so much.
That's all right. Good luck with the single and the millions of other projects you've got going on. I'm sure they'll all be a smashing success.
I can't wait.
All right, Vivienne, take care.
Thank you.
Love
Bye.
ya. Bye.